Are you sick and tired of not being able to create anything? Do you just stare at your computer screen in hopes to come up with something? If that sounds like you, then I can help with that. As a music creator, it is inevitable that there will come a time where making music just doesn't come as easy to you. You might feel overwhelmed because you just spent the past half hour attempting new ideas, but nothing is working. Today, I'm going to show you 5 ways to help improve your creativity process so you can overcome beat block and go back to making some beats. Alright, let's jump right into it. To start off, the first step in overcoming beat block is to maintain your space clean. Keeping your space clean creates an overall great experience when you're cooking up. It makes it very difficult for your creative juices to flow easily when everything is cluttered. Speaking of cluttering, make sure not to only clean your room or work area, but also keep your files organized where you keep your music. The last thing you want to do is go through endless files until you find the file you're looking for. Being organized from the beginning and creating designated folders for each workflow allows for easy access later on. Before we move on to the next tip, I would like to announce that I just gave away a free loop kit for you guys. Yes, you heard that, free. Click the link in the description to gain access and get right into cooking up. Okay, this next tip will definitely create new ideas, and that is definitely listening to new genres of music. As much as we like to listen to our favorite music, you may hear an instrument you've never heard before, and because you've heard it in that genre, you are more likely to experiment with that sound. Listening to different genres allow us to hear new sounds and see how those sounds are used in that genre. There's been countless times where I listen to different genres of music and I gain inspiration from it. Music is created differently in different genres, so it is best to check it out and start experimenting to see what works. This next tip goes hand in hand with listening to different genres, but is totally different and is one of my favorite to overcome beat block. This next tip is called personal perception. What I mean by personal perception is that you are creating the music that you experience in your day-to-day life. Think to yourself and ask what kind of music relates to my life. What kind of beat would sound like if I was going for a walk, having an intense workout, or being at the beach looking at the sunset. In a sense, you are asking yourself, what is the vibe that I'm looking for that experience? We all live and perceive life differently than one another. So create the music that suits you and your experiences. This next tip is one of my favorite, and that is exercising. Exercising is an important part of my life. I make sure to prioritize my health in order to stay not physically fit, but also mentally fit. A benefit from exercising is that you feel more alert, and depending when you exercise, you will have more energy for the day. The main point is to do something active every day. That could mean going to the gym and lifting weights, going outside for a walk, or playing sports with some friends. By exercising every day, and if you are consistent, you are building self-discipline, and that alone can be carried over to anything else you want to do. So far, we've gone over many tips on how to overcome beat block, but this one tip alone will help tie everything together. And that is taking a break to get some rest. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, why would I want to take a break? You see, taking a break allows you to come back to the task with a fresh new mind and ears. This will allow for ideas to spark naturally as you continue on with your day. Depending on how much music you work on, a break will be different for everyone. For some, it will be a couple minutes, a couple hours, or maybe even some days. Now, do not let these breaks become a thing where you take one break and you end up not making anything for a long period of time. The whole point of a break is to come back with a brand new perspective and get back to cooking up. I hope these tips help you in your journey when you're making beats. If you are still struggling and want to get some work in, get my free loop kit by clicking the link in the description. If you enjoyed the video, give this video a like and subscribe to my channel for new content. I hope to see you again in the next video.